Kelowna is a city on Okanagan Lake in the Okanagan Valley in the southern interior of British Columbia, Canada. It serves as the head office of the regional district of the Central Okanagan. The name Kelowna derives from the Okanagan word Kelowna, referring to a male grizzly bear. Kelowna is the province's third largest metropolitan area. Kelowna's estimated population in 2020 is 222,748 in the metropolitan area and 142,146 in the city proper. After many years of suburban expansion into the surrounding mountain slopes, the city council adopted a long-term plan intended to increase density instead, particularly in the downtown core. This has resulted in the construction of taller buildings, including One Water Street, a 36-story building that will be among the tallest in Kelowna once completed in 2021. Nearby communities include the city of West Kelowna to the west, across Okanagan Lake, Lake Country and Vernon to the north, Peachland to the southwest, and Summerland and Penticton to the south. The exact dates of first settlement in the Okanagan Valley are unknown, but a northern migration led to the habitation of this area some 9,000 years ago. The indigenous Seals people are the first known inhabitants of the region, where they continue to live today. In 1811, David Stewart traveled to the Okanagan Valley, becoming the first European to do so. Despite this, it was not until 1859 that Father Pandozzi, a French Roman Catholic Oblate missionary, became the first European to settle there. Pandozzi's settlement was located at Lanzo Sable, which he named in reference to the sandy shoreline. Although the population remained small for the rest of the 19th century, sustenance fruit growing expanded in Kelowna during the 1870s, and by the 1890s, commercial agriculture had become firmly established. Kelowna was officially incorporated on May 4, 1905 with a population of 600. The town's first mayor was Henry Raymer. Although agriculture had become an important mark of Kelowna on the surrounding region, the town was entirely reliant on transportation over Okanagan Lake until 1925. In 1893, the Canadian Pacific Railway constructed the steamer SS Aberdeen on the lake, which served as the first significant transportation link between Kelowna and Penticton, greatly increasing the speed of Kelowna's growth. On September 11, 1925, the Canadian Pacific Railway was finally extended to Kelowna, ending the town's reliance on Okanagan Lake for transportation and trade. In 1911, Chinese revolutionary Sun Yat-sen visited Kelowna for fundraising. At that time, around 15% of the population was ethnically Chinese. On August 6, 1969, a sonic boom from a nearby airshow broke $250,000 worth of glass, injuring 6 people. The destruction was caused by a member of the United States' Blue Angels during a practice routine for the Kelowna Regatta Festival when the pilot accidentally broke the sound barrier while flying too low. On November 25, 2005, the First Ministers and National Aboriginal leaders signed the Kelowna Accord, which sought to improve the lives of Indigenous peoples. Kelowna celebrated its centennial in May 2005. The same year, construction began on the new 5-lane William R. Bennett Bridge to replace the 3-lane Okanagan Lake Bridge, as part of a plan to alleviate traffic problems during summer tourist season. The new bridge was completed in 2008. On July 12, 2021, a crane suffered a catastrophic failure while being dismantled at a construction site located at St. Paul Street near Bernard Avenue in downtown Kelowna. Part of the crane struck a nearby office building and seniors' home. The city declared a local state of emergency and area residents were evacuated. 5 people were killed in the collapse, 4 construction workers, and 1 person in the office building. Henry Raymer, the first mayor of Kelowna, the SS Aberdeen and a smaller steamship in dock at Kelowna in 1906. Kelowna in 1909 is viewed from across Okanagan Lake, the center of Kelowna during the 1920s. In Kelowna, many seasonal wildfires have occurred over the years. Some significant fires warranting evacuations and/or causing damage are listed below. Kelowna's official flower is Balsamohyza sagittata. commonly referred to as arrowleaf balsamroot. Kelowna is classified as a humid continental climate or an inland oceanic climate per the Köppen climate classification system due to its coldest month having an average temperature slightly above -3.0 degrees Celsius recorded on the 30th of December 1968. Weather conditions during December and January are the cloudiest in Canada outside of Newfoundland. Due to persistent valley cloud, as Okanagan Lake hardly ever freezes, warmer air rising from the lake climbs above colder atmospheric air, creating a temperature inversion which can cause the valley to be soaked in by cloud. The last time the lake completely froze over was in the winter of 1969. It may have frozen over in the winter of 1986. This valley cloud has a